Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to my kitchen. So I am going to be doing embossing by pressure. So not using embossing powders, but actually using things that press through the paper and give you an impression that is beautiful, gives you texture, and something different for your journals and other projects. So I've done these before and I've done these before, but today we're going to do them all together. This is for the September Something Special Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. This is one of the elements that you are to make a page and an embellishment. I'm going to show you some base ideas for your pages and for your embellishments using embossing by pressure. Well, we were going to do this first, but I have a silly little thing that I want to try, and so we are going to go ahead and pull out an embossing folder and add our paper, and let's see if we can do this with a rolling pin. You know, just in case you don't have a machine. I have not done this before. I mean, I guess you just really have to have a lot of pressure, huh? Stay tuned till the end and see how they turned out. Okay, here we are. I have turmeric water here. I wanted to try that. I probably should have made it even darker, but we're going to go ahead and apply this onto our charger plate. Okay, we'll go ahead and tap it around. Okay, and you want to tap it because you want and get the bubbles out, because the bubbles will show up. Okay. I really like the way these turned out. We did this in the, gosh, a long time ago, the spring start to done junk journal series. We made 3 junk journals. One of the things that we did is I called it water embossing. I had some beautiful pink parchment paper, which is a little bit thicker and nicer quality than just regular copy paper, but this is going to work. Okay, so I showed you in the beginning I had the white ones out. I just got those at Hobby Lobby. So while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and add another paper into here, and then you can go ahead and, yeah, we're not really getting any color. That was an experiment and I don't have time. We need to get this video going, so we're just going to go with the water embossing. We'll see if we get any color out of it. We could come over here and get some of this gold. See if we can. Nope, can't even grab it. What if we got the turmeric? What I have though is I have do I have turmeric powder up there? It's ginger. Not the same thing. Okay, so what I have is these. They were in my mom's stuff. And I've never bought any because I had these. Now I'm thinking I might have to buy some. So let's go ahead. We'll make a mess. We'll go ahead and wonder if we could push like a push pin in it and have like a salt shaker. What do you think? Why not, right? Okay, so carefully I'm going to push in there. Oh, it broke it. That might be enough. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. And so that is using a charger plate. The other thing I love to use is this plaque. This plaque started out almost white. It is now been coffee dyed and avocado dyed and all kinds of things. Okay, so we're not gonna try for the words this time, but we do want the butterfly and we do want the agapanthus. The words are hard to get. You need to use a sponge probably. Okay, when I've been able to take the time and get the words, either we go like this and we make sure that we're going in, or actually I think using the sponge has been the best way. I guess I'm getting words, you guys. Okay. And then I only have one of these plaques. I only have a couple of the charger plates, and one of my charger plates is broken, but I can use it because the way that it broke, it left me with enough area. You guys, I can see some of the gold in here, but it might be from my fingers. That's okay. Okay, and then we got these swirlies. So you literally need to go around and touch them all. Yeah, I'm gonna rub it around because okay. See if we can okay, let's get Blossom. And you got to have the water to help you get in those, because you're stretching the paper. You're applying pressure because it's embossing by, you know, pressure. Try and get the bubbles out. It's okay to add more water. It's going to dry eventually. The water is going to help the paper to expand. Okay. Yeah, so we did this, oh my gosh, it's been 5 years ago, 6 years ago that we did the water embossing the first time. I made 30 something kits and everybody got one of these. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna let that dry and hopefully we'll have words. Check it one more time. Okay, and decide, do you wanna, is this the one? Yeah. Oops. It's going in a fall journal, so I think that okay, what if we probably going to turn myself yellow now, right? So these are page ideas using embossing with texture. And I've added some turmeric. Okay, so there we go. It broke apart right here, so I'm hoping that the paper will heal. And over here, let's go ahead and we'll add some more just so that we're not wasting it. I'm going to add some water on top. Okay, so I'm cleaning this up a little bit because it didn't like go into the paper, and I'm going to bring what I've got over to the embossed area. So hopefully we get some color from that. Okay. Gotta be careful because you don't want to put any holes in the paper. But there we go. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. Okay, so I've turned my fan on up above me. Go ahead and try and get what I can out of this also. I just don't think we need the powder. Have you tried this before? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go get a clean towel and continue. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna let the fan dry these and we'll be back. And they are dry. So you can see that the words did work. This is the charger plate. Got some dark pieces on there too. Here. Okay, so embossed, I think they'll be great for fall or for my challenge journal for September. And so next we're going to go use the Cuttlebug embossing machine, and let's see what I can do with that. Okay, now we're going to move on to something you're probably more familiar with, and that is using a machine to go ahead and do the embossing. And I have several little ideas for you here. Most of them are nothing new, but they might be new to you. Okay, so for the simple, we're going to use our A plate, our B plate, I'm going to use an actual Cuttlebug embossing folder from Anna Griffin. I'm going to put mine in here. Okay, and then I also need another B plate. Okay, my paper is actually pretty thin. It is it's more of that green paper that my mom had the flyer made on, and we'll just go ahead and crank that through. I had hoped to be using my Gemini for this, and I cannot find its cord, so I have to. Well, obviously I have not exhausted where all the spots because I haven't found it, but I'm getting close to giving up. So that's the flyer side, and look at how beautiful that embossing is. To be able to add this to a journal is a total game changer. So again, that is Acanthus, Cuttlebug, and a Griffin, excuse me. Okay, so if I wanted to do a full sheet, I'm going to have to fold it. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, so this is Dear Julie Digital. I'm going to go ahead, and I have already marked it where it needs to be cut. So we're going to cut it down to fit into the machine here. Okay. So you're seeing this after I do the dyeing, but I haven't done the dyeing yet because I didn't want to have yellow hands when I went to do this part. So hopefully that all turned out well, and I'm sure it was fine. Okay, so again, I'm going to need the A plate and a B plate, and this time I wasn't going to use the piece with the rose, but let me see. Yeah, we can use that. Okay. So I'm putting it in. Okay, so it's in there. We'll put this on here. Pull this out so that it's all on there. Put our second B plate on top, and we'll go ahead and put it through. So that's just copy paper folded over. It's a digital, a Dear Julie digital, and it just takes it up a notch. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks cool here, and it looks cool here. That is amazing. So, okay. So if you wanted to do a page, because remember that is one of our things. Now you can do the small one and fold it in half, and that can be your page. You still need to do your decorating on there. Okay, so we have done that. Now you can go ahead, and if you have like a tag, okay, so you don't have to do just the big squares and things like that. You can also do a tag. Let's see. Okay, so I am lining this up. It does have an image on it. Okay. So we have our A plate, our B plate, our tag, and our embossing folder, and now another B plate. Okay. So I cleaned my craft room, the area that the machine and all of the stuff was in, for a couple of hours to be able to do this, and there you go. Isn't that cool? So, so cool. I love it. Okay. So another thing you don't want to forget, I mean, you can do this, take an envelope, and so if you want to send out some pretty mail, or you've got some wedding invitations going out, this is really, really cool. Plain old white envelope, A plate, B plate, embossing folder, envelope, B plate. Put it on through. And there you go. You have a beautiful envelope. Now, if you needed a page for your envelope, okay, you can go ahead and make this your double tuck. And look at how beautiful that page is for your double tuck. Gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so, and don't stop there. You might have a book page pocket that you have put together. You want to just take it up a notch. You A plate, B plate, embossing folder, your item, and send it on through. And these are, the other ones are all in the kitchen, but they're totally have changed the look of your envelope here. Okay. And we have one more, and that is our Glassine bag. These are the bakery ones from Michael's. They fit in here perfectly, if you can find them. A plate, B plate, embossing folder, little bag, and your second B plate. And you've taken a very boring little bag, and look at there. Okay. You could, wouldn't that be a pretty treat bag? Okay, but it can also be a page, so, or a beautiful pocket that can hold a tag. And that is all for the plain and simple. And I do have this one. I was going to use my diamond press, this little guy, but you know what, let's try it, because I don't know where the the shims are, but if you, it's been a long time since I've used this little guy. He's so cool. So, I have some of these, and these go right inside here. See the opening? You can also use this as a die cutting machine, but it, you need to have the little goodies for the die cutting machine, and I can't find my little box that all those things are in. They're in a pretty little daisy box somewhere. Okay, so there you go. You have a little strip, and just like that. And this is portable. It can be right here by the desk. This actually, it's a section that will stick to your desk, and it's awesome. And it's been a while since I've had that out. So you might see this if I can find it a place to live right around the desk. It might get to come out. Could live on top of the sewing machine and just come down when I need it. Okay, so the next thing I have, oh, I didn't do vellum. So let's try this. Where's the other? There's the other plate. We're going to use this plate. Okay, it's kind of a thick vellum. It's like it was a 12 by 12 sheet. And so we're going to try A plate, B plate, B plate, and see if that'll go through. I did not try this earlier. Oh yeah. So just for something different, and there you go. Okay, very, very pretty. Okay, so the next thing I have are some of the Tim Holtz impresslets, I think they're called. And this one is the leaf. And so I did cut down some of my mom's flyer papers to fit in here. Okay. You need a plate A, or an A plate, a B plate. The Impressionist is a thing. This is too big. It said you needed the magnetic plate. I don't have it, but I have this thing that the very first time I ever put something through, it went through like that. So we can go ahead and see if we can get going here. Maybe we just need the impresslet. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually big enough right there. Just in case, we'll bring it back. Okay. Oh yeah. So look at there. You've got 2 leaves popping right out. You see everything about those leaves. Are they? Oh my gosh, they're so awesome. Okay. And then I have the medallion one. Let's see what that one looks like. Put it in. Run it through. Oh wow, look at those. Oh my gosh. I can think of so many things we're going to be able to use those with. And we can use some of those waxes and stuff like that and make it look metal. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. Okay, so embossing with pressure. Now the other thing I wanted to show you was, okay, so back in the day we used to do this with a light table, okay? I didn't pull mine out today, so I'm gonna go ahead and line this up with the edge there. I have some flamingo washi tape still on the desk. I hope you checked out everybody's Flamingo Fridays projects. If you haven't checked those out, check out the hashtag Flamingo Fridays 2022 and see what comes up. I saw a couple people post their final today that, you know, we've had people that have been sick, and we've had people with electricity out and storms and all that. So I believe, but I did see a couple had posted today. Okay, so I have the Cricut soft pad or foam. I was going to get a foam piece and I couldn't find my foam. And then I have my cutting board under it also. And then I'm using this little scoring thing that came with a scrapbook kit that I had because I thought I had a stylus and I can't find it. So I guess I'm gonna have to shop. Okay, so I'm just going around the outside. A stylus would be much easier. I'm going to color in the little dilly bobber there. And around there. I think we'll go ahead and do the inside of all these. Okay, we've got another calla lily here. My sister hated calla lilies. My daughter loves them. It's her favorite flower. Okay, then we've got a big leaf here. You saw me, I had picked these up at a thrift store a few years ago. This one and a bird of paradise. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give that a little bit of a, okay, come down here, make sure that those, okay, we can go ahead and lift this off. And this is what we have from this side. But you turn it over and that's what you get from that side. So you can go ahead and emboss and just emboss the side of a page. Now I did find that this this thicker cardstock worked much better than the thinner paper. Okay, so I have one here ready to be a tag or something, and then this one could actually be a page. Okay, so if you have some old or even new of the metal stencils, that is a way that you can emboss, okay, emboss with pressure. Okay, emboss with pressure. So I used the foam part. You know, you might have like a coaster or something hanging around that you can use for this, for the mat. I think I'm going to actually take this mat and keep it in here. Yeah, I like that. I think that that'll be a fun little thing to add. And then of course you can color it with makeup, because that's what we do here. I only have teal. And it's going to grab on where the embossing is. Then let's see, we've got gold. I might make this into a card and send it to my daughter. Okay, so there we go. Calla lilies from this little guy. So remember, we did it on this side, and that's what we got, kind of a little line drawing. And then you turned it over and it popped up. And so I love it. I really love it. Okay. So several embossing ideas. And here's one more. This is a Fisker's embossing set from way, way back. It's called a texture plate. Okay. You got little feet and hands. Here you have bugs and stuff. I think we'll do bugs and stuff. And we're going to go with this little paper here. Okay. And it came with this little tool. It's got 3 little balls here. It rotates. Did anybody have this, or do you have this? Whoa. There you go. Of course, the other one's easier. If you have this on your shelf and you haven't used it, maybe you want to pull it out and use it for this. So this was long before I had a machine that would do this. I had this set of plates. Okay, and it gave you the impression. Okay, so I should have done it on the other direction, but there you go. Texture, embossing by pressure. Look how cute that is, with the dragonfly and the lizard and the snake, another lizard, and that one's so tiny it might be a worm. Frog. So, what do you think? Yeah, so there's another one, just in case you happen to have that in your stash. I think it had a thing that these went on. I don't remember having that, and I bought this new. But that doesn't mean I didn't have it. It had six plates, something like that. It had pink, yellow, and green plates. I didn't bring them in here, or did I? Thought I did. There they are. Yes, I did. Okay, so yeah, so it had 6 of these plates. This one's basket weave, braids, honeycomb, blossoms, carpet, rug, music notes, lace, prints, and paws. So all those, and yeah, you could go ahead and put rings on them. Maybe that's what it was made for. What do you think? Did you have one of these? Let me know in the comments down below. And what was your favorite that we did? So I'm going to show you what I've got here, and then I will show you what we have from the wet embossing. Okay, so we did do a page. I love the white. I love the white. So I'm thinking that, I mean, this would be gorgeous just to have white pages, I think, in the journal. Absolutely gorgeous. This is another one. And then we did a tag. And we did an envelope. Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't you like to get that in the mail? And we have the pretty book pocket. Beautiful glassine bag. Ready for a tag. And the vellum. So that's what we did here. And now I'll show you what we did with the other. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to go check out the Fall Collab Challenge Hop. The day to post your items is going to be the 21st. And looking forward to seeing what everybody does. We're going to be doing Wednesdays for the next 5 Wednesdays. And so, yeah. So let me know what you thought of the embossing. What was your favorite? Please comment down below. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, it would work if I pressed harder. Ooh, it actually is kind of cool because it's just around the edges. Okay. But in a pinch. Okay, I'm curious if these are gonna work. Yeah, it's not even pressing through. Fail. Just in case you were wondering.